fourth of 4 spring showcase concerts. This concert is going to feature our primary grades, kindergarten, first, and second grade. And as usual, if you've ever been to a concert here at Bronzeville, you know that I don't do a whole lot of talking because I don't have to. We have a wonderful broadcasting team that does our morning news and hosts all of our events. And so we are going to have them come up and host our event for us. So please welcome the BCS broadcasting team.
Thank you, Mr. Spears. I just wanted to say good afternoon, Bronzeville Classical teachers, staff, students, and parents. Welcome to BCS and welcome to our annual flagship concert, the Spring Showcase Concert. I am Yashar Walia, and I am here with Arun Nakota. We are members of the BCS broadcasting team, and we will be your hosts for today's epic Spring Showcase Concert and award ceremony. These students have worked incredibly hard all year and want to succeed. With many hours of practicing the pieces and getting feedback, the outcome is a beautiful performance. In addition, a teacher whose name is Mr. Spears, you may know him, helps all of us. Whether it's our musical talent music class or after-school activities such as band or guitar club to help us become better public speakers and to helping us become better public speakers in broadcasting, which I must say that Arun and I have taken part in. Mr. Spears helps all of us. No wonder why he is a Golden Apple Award recipient. Let's give him a round of applause for that. But now you must be wondering about what you will see in the concert. So I want to say that we will be acknowledging some outstanding scholars with our Eagle Awards. Today's concert will take some time, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the concert. Now, and I will pass it on to Arun to introduce our first performers.
Thank you, Yash. My name is Arun, and good afternoon once again. First up for a Spring Showcase concert, we will have the Kinderstars from Room 113. This year has been all about using their musical voice. What better way to use their voices than with storytelling? And these Kinderstars will use their best singing voices to present the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Please enjoy.
This is the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Out in the woods in a house of pink lived 3 bears, and what do you think? Great big bear was a great big bear. Middle-sized bear was a middle-sized bear. Baby bear was a little baby bear, and they lived in a house of pink, pink, pink. They lived in a house of pink. In the living room, canary birds were singing, and in front of the fireplace. Great big bear had a great big chair. Middle-sized bear had a middle-sized chair. Baby bear had a little baby chair with a cushion of blue and pink. In the dining room, on the table. Great big bear had a great big bowl. Middle-sized bear had a middle-sized bowl. Baby bear had a little baby bowl with his name painted on in pink. Do you know what was in the bedroom? Great big bear had a great big bed. Middle-sized bear had a middle-sized head. Baby bear had a little baby bed with a quill of pink. One day, the 3 bears went for a walk. And while they were gone, a little kid came skipping through the woods singing a song. I'm Goldilocks, I like to spin, I like to dance, and I like to sing. I like the woods, I like to walk, I like to dance, and I like to talk. The door, Goldilocks went skipping through the woods until they came to the little pink house. The door was open, so they walked right into the living room where they saw 3 chairs. They tried the big chair, it was too hard. They tried the middle chair, it was too soft. They tried the middle chair, it was too soft. So they Goldilocks went into the dining room where they saw 3 bowls of porridge. They tried the big bowl, it was too hot. They tried the middle bowl, it was too cold. They tried the little bowl, it was too soft, so they ate it all up. Goldilocks went into the bedroom. They tried the big bed, and it was too hard. They tried the middle bed, and it was too soft. They tried the little bed, and it was too soft, so they lay down and went to sleep. Soon, the bears came home and walked into their living room. Baby bear, somebody's been sitting in my chair. Somebody's been sitting in my chair. Baby bear, somebody's been sitting in my chair. I broke it all up. I broke it all up. Then they went into the dining room. Baby bear. Then they walked into the bedroom. Say, great big bear, two buttons in my bed. Say, little side bear, my best in my bed. Say, baby bear, my best in my bed. And look, just then, Goldilocks woke up. Goldilocks jumped out of the bed. Goldilocks jumped out of the room. Goldilocks jumped out of the little pink house.
And what a wonderful job the Kinder Stars did to demonstrate their great singing voices. As the Kinder Stars take their seats, we will ask Mrs. Spicer and Miss Strickland to come up and present the Kinder Star Eagle Awards.
Good afternoon again, everyone. While we're waiting for Principal Spicer, who's making her way to the front, I just want to say a really special thank you to our broadcasting team once again. They do such a great job. I could not do this without them. So can you give our broadcasting one more round of applause, please? And as you see, they're going to help me change over the set. They're more than just the broadcasting team. And we have one special member in the back who's going unseen for most of our showcase today, Michael, who's running our sound from the back. So give Michael a round of applause, please. And I'm going to turn it over to Principal Spicer and Mrs. Strickland for our Eagle Awards for Kinderstars.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, this is why you love kindergarten, right? Okay, we are going to do two categories of awards. One will be for academics and the other will be for core values and classroom level awards. You all know that our student voice is an important part of our school community, so we work really, really hard in creating those opportunities for our students, not just through our set crew and broadcasting club, but also with recognizing when students are demonstrating our core values and really being productive parts of our school community. So when we get to the classroom awards, each category has a teacher choice as well as student choice. So we are always excited to celebrate that. I want to begin with our academic awards. We are going to recognize lots of students today. So I am going to ask students, when you hear your name, please stand. And then if you are going to get a medal or a certificate, I will call you up. We are going to start with end of the year iReady performance for room 113. So Kinderstars, when you hear your name, I want you to stand. These are all of our students who scored in the 90th percentile or higher. Emory. Oh, Emory's not here, okay. London, please stand. Quincy, Nala, Riley, Donovan, Liliana, Arnell, Remedy, Gabriel, Ryan, Kalia, Talia, Yadira, Monroe, Tobias, Muhammad, DJ, and King. Can we give all of these scholars a round of applause for scoring in the 90th percentile or higher? And then we do have 3 students, you may have a seat, Kinderstars. We do have 3 students who scored in the 99th percentile, and we want to celebrate those students. So please come up to get your certificate, Muhammad, DJ, and King. All right, so now we are going to celebrate our scholars who are at the 90th percentile or higher in mathematics. So 113, when you hear your name, I want you to stand up. Kalia, London, Donovan, Kennedy, Remedy, Yadira, Christian, Talia, Emory, Ethan, Chloe, Quincy, Arnell, Liliana, Nala, Muhammad, Tobias, King, and Gabriel. Congratulations to those students. Kinderstars, you may have a seat. And I just want to shout out all my Kinderstars for supporting and clapping for each other, even if it isn't your chance. Great job, you guys. You can teach our older students a little something. So good job, you guys. All right, we do want to recognize our Kinderstars who scored in the 99th percentile for mathematics. The following students, please come up to get your certificate and your medal. Gabriel, King, Tobias, and Muhammad. Great job, Kinder Stars. We are now going to move on to celebrate more of our students with our classroom level awards. Okay, so our first one is the Core Value Award, and this goes to Remedy. This one is the teacher appointed award. There's a teacher and a student appointed or voted award. So this one is for Remedy for value. And then the students voted for King. I'm sorry.
All of the core values together.
It's the babe. Or just me. King won team from the teacher. Quincy won team from the students. And Nala won value from the students. Riley won intentional from the teacher. And Braden is not with us today, but the students voted him for intentional. And for integrity, I voted Ryan. And the students voted Chloe for integrity. The students voted Christian for adaptable. And the teacher voted Kalia for adaptable. And the teacher voted Lily for our overall outstanding eagle, showing all of our core values this school year. Chloe, I'm sorry, Lily. And for our outstanding eagle, the students all voted and they chose Tobias for showing all the core values this school year. Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. There's one more. So the Scholar of the Semester was voted for many things, showing core value, academic excellence, participation, etc. And that award goes to Chagazi. And with that, we're going to turn it back over to the broadcasting team. To Miss Spicer, the Kinder Star homeroom teachers, and congratulations to all of our kindergarten award recipients. Let's give them another round of applause for being such great scholars. And now, just like the Kinder Stars, the first graders have been using their voices to create and perform music. We've been practicing reading notes on a simplified musical staff and learning the singing sounds. The first graders from room 118 will present a piece titled Hammering. Unlike a normal piece, the first graders used their music detective skills to learn this piece on their own. Here's how they did it. First, they figured out the rhythms using
as I was saying, first they figured out the rhythm using the rhythm sounds, and I will let them show you that. And next, they used their newly learned singing sounds to discover the correct notes to sing. And lastly, they added the words and some instruments accompaniment, such as tubanos, soprano, and alto metalophones, along with boombackers to create the song Hammering. So please enjoy the song Hammering.
And thank you so much for first grade for such a beautiful performance. And now, as the first graders take their seats, we'll ask Mrs. Spicer and Ms. Such to come up and present the first grade Eagle Awards.
All right, I'd like to invite Ms. Shook up. Ms. Shook to the front. All right, we are going to start with our end of the year iReady assessment. First graders, when you hear your name, please stand up to be recognized for your exceptional academic performance. But I do want to shout out all of the first graders who did an amazing job. Can we give a round of applause for all of our first graders? All right, scholars, when you hear your name, please stand to be recognized. Noah, Nelson, Ariella, Charles, Musa, Clark, Marley, Brea, and Jacob. Congratulations to these students who scored in the 90th percentile or higher. We'd like to invite Jacob Yang up because he scored in the 99th percentile in reading. Come on up, Jacob. Thank you, first graders. Please be seated. All right, we want to move on to our end of the year iReady math assessment. The following students, please stand if you hear your name. Again, remember, these students scored in the 90th percentile or higher for math. Nasir, Victoria, Clark, Jacob, Mecca, Charles, Cameron, Amarachi, Nelson, Noah, Haley, Ariana, Musa, and Brea. We would like to invite Brea and Musa up because they scored in the 99th percentile. Here you go, Musa. And let me give you your medal. right, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Shook for our class awards. Remember, we have teacher selected as well as student selected.
Okay, we're going to start with the teacher selected, oh, not those? Not those, okay. We're going to start with teacher selected core value of value is Parker Green. And then the student selected for value was Clark.
I mean, y'all know I love green. I need Miss Lovely Green. I need this in adult size. Can't y'all just picture me in this? And Parker, you look so cute.
With this too?
Right,
Yes,
it's a
100%. Yeah.
I mean, it's the sparkles.
It is the sparkles. And then the core value for team teacher awarded was Mecca. I'll take this one. And then the student selected for team was Marley. I know, I'm loving all the sparkles. And then the teacher selected for intentional was Haley. And student selected for intentional was Eleanor. Great job. And then intentional for teacher selected was Noah. Sorry, integrity for teacher selected was Noah. And then integrity for student selected was Brea. Teacher selected for adaptable was Victoria. And then adaptable student selected was Jay. Great job. And then do we have the big, okay. So outstanding Eagle for the teacher selected this one, Marley Davis. All the sparkles. Marley. And the outstanding Eagle student selected was Gregory. And there's And then our last, I think this is our last one. Our last one, Scholar of the Semester, was Brea Harris.
Thank you. We have one more set for our second graders, but I'm going to turn it back over to the broadcasting team.
And thank you, Miss Spicer and Miss Shook, and congratulations to all of our first grade award recipients. Once again, I think they deserve another round of applause. And at this time, I'd like to invite the second grade scholars from room 112, which are coming up right now. And while they're getting set up, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what these second grade scholars have been learning about in music class.
Thank you, Yash. Scholars in second grade have been learning to read and recognize notes on the musical staff all year and how those notes match the playing of a recorder. As a demonstration of this learning, a few scholars auditioned and were selected to perform some music we learned in third quarter. We will have second grader Morgan J. perform the professional piece, Lightly Row. Let's give her a round of applause.
What another wonderful performance that was from thank you to our soloists for the amazing performance from third quarter, and what a great job they did. Doing a solo and performing in front of a crowd takes a lot of courage, so that they deserve another round of applause. Sorry about that. In fourth quarter, the scholars were challenged to compose their own piece of music for recorder. And we have two excellent examples of pieces. We will have Madeline Kay and Madison perform the original recorder pieces.
So my name is Madeline Konecki. Today I will be performing My Dog. My name is Madison McGarity. I'll be performing May I.
Once again, those were some fabulous soloists, and once again, they wrote and composed those own pieces. So I think let's give them another round of applause. And now, finally, the second grade scholars will present their ensemble piece. And they have been learning how to play blues music and how to improvise. They'll perform a piece called Answering Machine Blues.
think they deserve one more round of applause. And as they make their way back to their seats, we would like to invite Ms. Spicer and Mrs. Battle to the front to present the second grade Eagle Awards.
All right, good afternoon for our last group of students. Thank you for your attention today. We are going to start with our second graders from 112. We are going to begin with just celebrating all of our second graders who we know tried their best and did a great job this year. While not all of our students at the 90th percentile, a lot of them are, and so we know it's just not yet for some of our students. But we do want to have the second graders stand and be recognized who are at the 90th percentile or higher. When you hear your name, please stand. 90th percentile or higher on the end of the year iReady assessment: Evan, Luca, Alita, Lacey, Jasper, Zeke, Aubrey, Judah, Jalen, Caleb, Mateo, Bryn, and Madison. Please give those students a big round of applause. Thank you, students. You may be seated. We're going to invite to the front Mateo, Bryn, and Madison for scoring in the 99th percentile. All right, celebrating our students in similar fashion for mathematics. Again, students, we know that you all did your best, and you may not be there yet, but we want to celebrate some of your classmates today, so help us with that. We're going to begin with having these students please stand to be recognized for their academic performance 90th percentile or higher for math. Bryn, Zaria, Aubrey, Madeline, Mateo, Zeke, Evan, Sebastian, Jalen, Madison, Luca, Caleb, and Odie. Thank you, second graders. Please have a seat. We're going to invite the following students up because they scored in the 99th percentile: Madison, Luca, Caleb, and Odie. That concludes our academic awards. We are going to shift into our classroom awards. We'll begin with our core values. We will announce the teacher selected and then our student choice awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right, so this is Teacher Selected Outstanding Student Certificate for Evan Logan for the core value of value. Student selected is Ada. This student is receiving the certificate for showing team. Teacher selected, this is Morgan. This student is receiving for team, and this is student selected, Zeke.
Teacher selected for intentional, Jalen. Student selected for intentional, Caleb. Teacher selected for integrity, Lacey. Student selected for integrity, Madison. Teacher selected for adaptable is Catalina. And student selected for adaptable is Mateo. Our outstanding Eagle, teacher selected Monroe. Monroe's not here today. Our student selected outstanding Eagle is Caleb. And our Scholar of the Semester, Madison. All right, thank you so much. That concludes our awards ceremony. I'm going to turn it over to the Broadcasting Club to close out our time this afternoon. I know that there are several early dismissals. I'm going to start with the Kinder Stars because they move the slowest, but they have all of their items. So by the time I go grab the list and come back, I'm sure Mr. Spears and the Broadcasting Club will be wrapped up. So teachers and families, if you would stay seated, and so that we can dismiss the early dismissal students in an orderly fashion, and that way we won't have that bottleneck out in the lobby. Thank you so much. And can we give the students a round of applause again? They did an excellent job. I want to say by far, I think the fashion in this grade level was just that this group was the highest. So kudos, families and students. You all look amazing. All right, Mr. Spears.
And thank you to parents and students for making this possible. Thank you to Mr. Spears over here for helping us become better musicians and teaching us all these beautiful pieces. In addition, I'd also like to thank the person behind the scenes doing tech, Illyria over here, and also another one helping with audio, which is Michael backstage.
And one more thing, it would not be a BCS concert unless we show our YouTube channel. So make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications for our morning announcements. You can see our great broadcasters talk about our calm classroom, weather, lunch, and other things. So please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Bronze Class ES. That is capital B, RONZE, capital C, LASS, and capital ES. Also, if you'd like to donate to our BCS Arts Department, you may do so by scanning the QR code on the posters. Then you can pay on Aspen. And now I'm going to pass on to Mr. Spears for the closing.
One more round of applause for our broadcasting team. I just want to say thank you all again so much for coming in. As they said so eloquently, it takes some funds to be able to do the things that we do, instrument repair, buying new instruments, things like that. So if you'd like to contribute and help out, there's some posters from our Eagle Arts Gala up around the gym, and you can scan the QR code and make a donation, and then you'll get that in your Aspen for your student. You can make a donation to the Arts Department in that way. So it'll go to things like instruments for concerts and microphones. It'll go to things like paint and paintbrushes and canvases for our art department with Ms. Forrest. It goes to things like new technology for our broadcasting team. So that's where those donations will go. So we really appreciate that. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend. We are going to dismiss our Kinder Stars who have early dismissal. So first and second grade, just have a seat. Relax. Ms. Spicer is going to call out the students who have early dismissal, and then we will dismiss the classes after that. Thank you all.